sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this 21st of August, which is a special day for several very distinguished folks up in Springfield, Missouri this morning, and at the Legends of the Outdoors National Hall of Fame. And we're going to talk a lot about that on today's show because we're going to have two of the inductees on with us, and that's our good friend Keith Catfish Sutton and Jack Wells, of course, from B&M Poles. And I'm just overjoyed today. I mean, it's Glory Hallelujah Day. We have Frank Barton in the studio. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, everyone. It's good to be here.
He's finally made it across the river. I mean, the bridge and everything else. So
between COVID and the bridge, it's kept me away for quite a while.
It is, and it's good to have Frank here. And, of course, as he is by phone from the metropolis of Hernando, Mississippi, I assume. I'm not sure where he lives now. He lives near – John Gordon, where do you exactly live now?
Larry, I'm in the greater Batesville, Mississippi area.
The greater Batesville,
yeah.
Mississippi area. And, of course, you recognize his voice, and that is John Gordon, who is co-host on the third Saturday of each month. John, of course, is a senior communication specialist at Ducks Unlimited, and you're going to miss a treat this morning. I'm sorry, John. You're just going to have to listen in a lot, okay?
Okay. I wish I was there.
Because you're going to. This is going to be a fun show. We have a special guest in the studio with us, besides Shelby McCall, who makes the show go and everything like that. But my wife and myself had a chance. Frank, I don't know, back in the spring, I can't remember when it was, but we went up to Reelfoot to do a little brim fishing with Cody Rodriguez out of Blue Bank Resort. And lo and behold, there's a media event going on at my favorite place to go in Reelfoot. And I walked in. There's Gary Mason. There's all my friends I know. Will Turner from from the Frog Togs, and all of them up there. And they said, "You just stay around and take part in this." And so I had a chance to stick around. Got some free meals too. You know, that was always really good, right, Frank? Yeah.
It's your favorite word.
That's my favorite word. Yeah. And anyway, had a chance to meet a gentleman who is very talented. Not only does he love to fish, but he loves to sing, play the guitar, and a lot of you folks out there have known him and had a chance to listen to him sing. And if he can sing before the audience he had up there at Reelfoot, he can sing before anybody. I can tell you that for a fact, because not everybody pays attention to a guy when they're eating steaks and things along that line. But that is Garrett Steele. Good morning, Garrett.
Good morning.
Good to have you here.
Larry, it is great to be here. I've had a couple of cups of coffee. Could probably use another one, but
well, we'll work on that as we go along on the show this morning. But is everybody needs an interpreter with them? That's why I have Frank here.
Man,
Garrett,
these are fishing hours.
Yeah, well, you've got an interpreter with you up there. Why don't you introduce who this beautiful young lady is?
Well, this beautiful young lady is actually my manager.
Yes,
Tina Marie Holland from Complete Entertainment. is with me today.
Good morning, Tina Marie. Thank you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being along here. And I know John Gordon, like I said, you're going to miss it because he's going to give us some tunes and everything like that. And then some of us are going to have to hustle off to events. And then the day's show, let me give you a quick preview before we jump right in with Garrett because I want to take advantage of that. But we're going to talk later with, as I said, Jack Wells will be in Pole and Keith Catfish Sutton about the Legends of the Outdoors National Hall of Fame. But we're also going to talk to Keith Winch out of Parker, Colorado, who we thought was on last week's show, and we didn't get it, but we did it better for this week because Frank's in the studio, and you're now, I guess your Keith is the interpreter on that too. So he is the what?
Keith is the president of the Master National Retriever Club this year.
Which will be coming up in?
The event comes up the 2nd of October is when it starts.
In Idaho.
It'll be in McCall, Idaho, Valley County, Idaho.
And they'll have how many dogs?
1,115 dogs, the largest performance event in the history of the American Kennel Club.
How do you know there's that many dogs?
Because I counted every one.
That's right. Frank is in the dog counting business. Most people go to sleep at night counting sheep. Frank goes to sleep counting dogs. You know, I mean, his life is gone to the dogs. But
the dogs, the sires,
all of it.
The mama dogs.
Oh, we won't get
all.
Into,
The handlers,
the
owners.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm glad you said mama dogs.
That's
we don't
right.
use that other word. So
yeah.
Anyway, but and we're going to close out the show today with our one and only Marty Marbury from West Tennessee Tourism for a once-a-month report. She's still on her crutches, so she will not be dancing into the room, but we will play her theme song. And so let's get right. John, everything all right with you? I mean, you busy? Are you DUTV? What's going on with you?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We got the shows coming out every week. Today, 1 o'clock Central, we've got a great show on Sportsman Channel. Fred Zink is in his home territory in Ohio with Chris Paradise, one senior vice president at Mossy Oak.
Yes.
And they have a great hunt up there. And we've got, a bunch of great shows we're going to film. We start filming in September in Nebraska for early teal.
Okay.
And just go from there. So it's all rolling.
Well, I know when I think today, you know what today is in South Carolina? It just blows my mind. Today is the opening day of the deer season in South Carolina.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's just hard to imagine, but it won't be long and we'll be doing it here. Garrett, I really appreciate you being here, really, because you're a busy guy. I know you're just traveling and everything. Garrett is from Midland, Texas originally, but lives out of Nashville now. When he is home, he's almost like some of these professional bass fishermen who spend 200 days on the road. I think you're doing that too, double duty. You'll be at Lake Darbone, my favorite place to say. I always like to say that. At the, what? That will be...
It's the Crappie Masters National Championship.
Yes, and that's coming up.
Next month, yeah.
Yeah, going to be there. But give us our audience out there a little bit about yourself, because I know that you love fishing 7 years ago or 8 years ago. You... delved into this, but the singing background, Midland, Texas. Anybody ever been to Midland, Texas out there listening this morning? Okay. Have you been through Midland, Texas? That's a Cubs, I think. I think it was the Chicago Cub farm team.
Yeah, it was for years.
Yes, it was. See, I know that.
You do. I'm impressed.
I've been to Midland, Odessa, and all those other. Yes, but
I think it later became an Angels farm.
It did.
Yeah, but for years it was the Cubs. But I always tell everybody it's that stereotypical part of Texas, that's flat and sandstorms and tumbleweeds and oil wells, and that,
It gets you to El Paso.
That's right.
I mean, that's what it is on the road to El Paso.
But
yourself. Tell our listeners a little about before we get you to do a little something for us.
Well, yeah, you hit on some things. I guess you're always, when you're born and raised in Texas, you're always a Texas boy. But I got to tell you, there's a lot of similarities in Texas and Tennessee, and I've been in Tennessee.
T for Texas, T for Tennessee.
That's right.
That's it.
For many, many years, and I call myself a Texas Tennessean or a Tennessee Texan or something. Love both places, and yeah, I am gone anymore more than I'm there. When people say where I live, I say, well, I hang my clothes in Nashville, but I'm about everywhere else between singing and fishing, and then with my manager, we have a couple businesses in the entertainment industry together also.
Yes.
So I'm working with her on those things when I'm not when I don't have a line in the water or a guitar in my hand.
And you have had an opportunity in your career to really, I don't know if y'all, I've heard the expression rub shoulders, but I never seen anybody go up and rub shoulders with somebody. But, unless it's cold.
Share the mic.
Yeah, share the mic with some pretty well-known people. So tell us about that.
Yeah, I've had opportunity to sing with and be a part of some different events with some great names in music, and also work with some of them. One of my six-packs was produced by Teddy Gentry, the supergroup Alabama.
Yes.
And was part of Best.
Jeff Cook, weren't you?
Yeah, I've done some stuff with Jeff, just a little singing with Jeff. Teddy produced the six-pack, and one of those went to his Best New Nashville project that Tina was very instrumental in, that went to Cracker Barrel. It was 12 new songs, 12 new artists. And
y'all hear that?
Toured the Cracker Barrel.
He's in Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
to me, that's the ultimate. Yeah. I mean, when you just made all my listeners in North Mississippi right now who are heading to Cracker Barrel this morning. Yeah. They're going to look. They're going to see if they can find.
Yeah, it's not in there right now.
No, but they're going to order it.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about.
We got to tour the Cracker Barrels, which I had never seen done before. Haven't seen it since, and it was so well received. I thought that we kind of test marketed that, and I thought maybe they would continue it, because there's always a line there and people out on the rocking chairs, and we were out there doing our thing on the porch or in there by the fireplace.
I think I still got cassettes. That goes in my truck. That tells you how old my truck is.
Right.
We got a couple of minutes here. How about doing something for us as we close out this segment? Is that too much to ask for you?
No. You want to hear a little song or something?
Yeah. Do something for us.
Let me grab one. You had mentioned earlier today the song that
I would like to hear those sometime.
Yeah, we can do that one. You had mentioned hearing that when we were at Reelfoot together, and I didn't even remember if I had done that.
You did.
This was a really great friend of mine in West Texas wrote this song. We'd like to always send it out to those who have served.
Yes.
Our military and our first responders, and it is to them, and it is called Those. Some live their lives with honor, a path they bravely chose, and the world would be a better place if there were more of those. There are those who reach out, giving hope to those without, helping hands that do their part.
Woo, I love that.
To ease a pain, to mend a heart. Those who serve when they are called, and those who fight, and those who fall. They take a stand, and through it all, their love still grows. Lord, help me be one of those. There are those who are strong in their quest to right the wrong, unafraid to take a chance, to face the truth, to dance the dance, a trusted friend, a guiding light, standing up for what is right, and somewhere in the darkest night, their candle glows. Lord, help me be one of those who give their all to be the best that they can be, who overlook the weaknesses of those like me, those who serve when they are called, those who fight, and those who fall. They take a stand, and through it all, their love still grows. Lord, help me be one of those. Woo. I want to be one of those.
Wow, Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll try to come back to that in just a minute. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.